All right, folks, we got a new segment here on the Cripescast, and that's talk about the Packers anytime we get a chance to have LeRoy Butler here at Cripes Incorporated.
Yes.
Yeah. So
I'm the new correspondent.
You're the new correspondent, the Cripes
sideline
Cripes correspondent.
Yes.
That's it. And we just shot a very funny sketch, which you can look out for that.
It's very funny.
How to play sheep's head. And
you know, black people don't play sheep's head, right?
I do now.
We don't play sheep's head. You'll see why when you see the clips. It may be the funniest one we've ever done.
Yeah, it's pretty good, I think. I'm excited about it.
Me too. So
almost excited about that as I was about the Packers, the end of that game.
Facts.
Holy smokes, dude. All right, so what happened there? Now, obviously he got a piece of the ball, right?
Yes, Carl Brooks. But what I want people to look at is Versace, who's the special teams coordinator.
Yeah.
Not really coach. Coordinator means he coordinates a lot of teams. And we call it we teams because it takes us and we for it to work. Case in point, if you look at Lucas Van Ness.
Wow. That was a big sneeze. Sorry. That just came out of nowhere. That was so rude. All right.
We're keeping that.
We're keeping that.
Yeah,
where's my God bless you? Where's my God bless you? It starts with God, it ends with you.
I got to get my laugh in first. Okay. Hey, bless you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Sorry for interrupting.
No. It was amazing. Look at Lucas Van Ness, number 90, for the Bears fans, because they may not know his number. But as soon as Carl Brooks, goes through and gets his hand up, Lucas makes sure he's levers him and get him just enough to block it. And he probably would have did it without that, but it just shows that this team, for the second year in a row, it's the youngest in the league. So, yes, two things can be true. You're going to get frustrated when the defense is 3rd and 19 and they get 16 yards, or it's 3rd and 16 and they get 15 yards, and 4th down they go for it and get it. But eventually, the reason why they're 7-3, they don't panic. So
you don't think there was any panicking going on?
No.
On that at that moment, nothing.
No,
they were just clear as gin, clear as vodka.
There you go,
Leap vodka. That's what's up.
But the coaches, they expect this stuff to go down to the wire, and you think about it, this team has been built like this. They're the youngest team in the league. So they were not surprised, but rushing another team's field is platinum to the Bears. Because come on now, if you haven't seen the social media, the Bears freaking out.
Oh yeah.
I mean, so I remember going to dinner with Evan Williams, number 33. I mean, it's like my nephew. And I was telling him about the rivalry, that you can't factor in records when you play the Bears. It's for 10 straight times they beat them. So you're thinking sooner or later they're going to win one. So when they lined up to kick it, it was amazing because all the Bears fans were recording themselves. We're finally finna do it. We're finally finna do it. And next thing you know, that guy throws his brand new iPhone 16 out the window. I love it. And then they can't beat them at Lambeau. No, they want to beat them at home.
Yeah.
Because even Rodgers is with the Jets. The still I own you thing just starts trending again.
Sticks with them. So, yeah, now it's 11 straight wins, right?
Yes.
So, I mean... And then the next time they come in is the last game of the season.
Exactly.
There's going to be a lot of that will probably come down to the wire for the Packers because the Packers, that we've got a really competitive and the most competitive NFC North I've ever seen it.
In a long time. You're right about that.
Yeah.
You should go into sports commentating because you're right.
Yay, thank you.
Yes, because they had to beat the Bears last year to get into playoffs.
Right. And that we're set up to do that again, potentially. I think.
Yes.
How do you see the rest of the season shaping up? Do you see the Packers, getting to the top of the NFC North potentially? Is that how the numbers work out? That's still possible?
Well, Detroit, Big Brother, would have to just collapse. I don't see that happening.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
But the two big brothers that really kept you out of the Super Bowl is Detroit and San Francisco.
Right.
You got to beat them two teams. If you want to go anywhere, Super Bowl 31 it's in New Orleans where I won the Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. Well, that's where the Super Bowl is this year.
Ooh.
In New Orleans.
Yeah.
So you're thinking, they're going to make it. But until you beat San Francisco and Detroit, it's going to be hard.
Yeah.
But anything can happen. But I see them, you got to try to get to 10 wins as fast as possible. Because that'll get you in 10 wins.
Right.
Maybe even 9. 10 or 11 wins you're in.
Yeah. So do you, what do you think is our biggest, what's going to be the toughest game for the rest of the season?
Well, San Francisco and Detroit. And I know some people are thinking in Minnesota, but Minnesota, you're not that far off of them. There's not a lot of daylight between Minnesota and the Packers, but between Detroit, it's a lot of daylight.
Oh, you think so?
There's a lot of daylight between San Francisco, because those are the team that I remember a couple of years ago beat Detroit, were in the playoffs, and couldn't do it. So that's what it's going. You got to beat those teams.
Yeah, you do. And then if you're the Bears, though, what do? Do you punt the rest of the season? Just hope for a good draft?
No, they already did that. Because if there's going to be any changes, because it might be, they're still in it.
Yeah.
If you look around the NFC, it's wide open towards the teams. The last team to get in the playoffs and the next to last, they can go on a run.
Yeah.
But
I mean, look at the Packers last year.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's and I think that's what teams who are like 5-5, 6-4 are thinking. And it is true. The teams who jumped out, they'll come back to the pack. No pun intended. And the teams who was kind of struggling, kind of figuring it out, like Philly, like Pittsburgh, they'll start to come up. And then it'll all kind of level out. It's hard to get into the playoffs with a rookie quarterback.
Yeah.
With a different coordinator. But if you got defense and special teams, you're going to be there in the end.
How about the Cowboys? They still have a shot?
Almost threw up in my mouth.
They're not looking good.
Nah, not like McCarthy, but they're going to make some changes.
Yeah.
Because, when you're telling people you're America's team and you're losing, I think they're 0-5 at home by 20 points.
Yeah. That goes from America's team to America's team,
But again, the good thing about sports, especially in the NFL, Charlie, we don't get a chance to decide. The locker rooms do. So some team can go on a run, but it won't be the Jets. That's a fact. That's a dumpster fire with paper in it.
Why?
Liquid.
Why does Rodgers tear people?
They fired the GM.
Well, why does he seem to run the show everywhere he goes, and the show ain't worth running?
See, it's the thing about desperation. The Jets are the only team that hasn't been to the playoffs in a long time. You probably wasn't born, but it's been a long. So they're starving to win. They even brought my nephew over there, Devontae Adams. He got tied up in that mess.
Mm-hmm.
And when you got a big market, you've sold out shows in New Jersey, New York. They want a winner.
Yeah.
And it ain't happening. In that division, You could win 9 or 10 games and you could be in the playoffs, but now they have to start over. They don't have a quarterback coming up. They don't have a lot. The team's going to get gutted.
Yeah. Does it ever really work to bring like a good, like, an Aaron Rodgers, a veteran quarterback on and win a Super Bowl? I suppose that works. I mean, that's what happened with Peyton Manning.
Yes. In Denver.
And then who else did that recently?
Well, I'll tell you this, Russell Wilson going to work in Pittsburgh. I mean, because Russell Wilson, Denver paid him to go away.
Yeah.
The only way, if you bring in a Hall of Fame type quarterback, you got to have a slam dunk defense.
Right.
And special teams. Well, you can make a few mistakes, and you got to have an outstanding running game. And that quarterback has to realize that he's 39 or 40 years old.
Mm-hmm.
You can't do it anymore like that. I don't think when the last time Rodgers ever threw for 300 yards. It's been like 2 years.
Why does he just attack the other teammates, you think? Like, have you seen that before?
Yes.
Who does that, like, publicly, the way he does that?
Well, he's allowed to do it.
Yeah.
The owner knew what he was getting.
Right.
Because he said he didn't like it in Green Bay. But I bet you want that Green Bay fan base now.
Yeah.
So they knew what they were getting. It's almost like, because I have 7 kids, it's almost like if you don't discipline them early, yes, when you go to pick and save, if you don't get them the exact cereal that they want, they're going to just embarrass you. I got to have this. But if you say, no, listen, no, we need to be more of an orchestra instead of a band.
Yeah.
Lead singers, like, they don't even care who's playing. It's all about them. But when you're an orchestra, you've never heard of an orchestra breaking up.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
All bands, the lead singer, Journey.
Yeah.
Gotta leave. They get a guy to sing the songs and go make money. So, but we allow quarterbacks to do that. Pay more money, and they can be as narcissistic as they want. Because they like that. That's the winning edge. But it's a teammate. I bet you Brett Favre doesn't know how much money he made when he played. Because he knew me, Reggie, and Antonio, we were all together. That's how we won a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
That's how you have to be.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to hold you up. I know you got to get back and you got 15 minutes, but thank you for popping by, man.
Anytime.
Appreciate you.
Stay tuned for the San Francisco.
Oh, yes. The San Francisco.
I may send you that video. That may not be in person.
I'm going to get you a little flag mic that says the Cripescast sideline
we
reporter.
Gotta do that.
Yeah,
I think we got a budget for that. I'll talk to Dante.
We'll find budget. I'll sell a few things around here. Yeah. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate you, man.
There's a one shot. I'll sell a few things and look around.
Maybe that duck. We'll see what that duck goes for. You want to buy a duck? Yeah, see that? You want to buy that? No.
There's no duck. Man.
That might look good in your front foyer.
No. That ain't going to fly. My wife.
It actually won't fly. I've tried.
Now
it's
you're
made
a
of ceramic.
bobblehead.
That thing might fly.
You saw the video. I
put a bottle rocket on it. Oh yeah, the video you sent with the bobbleheads. I want to do a show where bobbleheads talk to each other.
That would be fire.
That would be great.
Yes.
We'll work on that.
Yes.
Next go round.
Yes. But please, I can't wait for the sheep's head come out. Oh my God. I thought you were going to serve me some sheep's head fish.
Hey.
It's a card game.
That's coming soon. I'll catch some sheep's head for you.
But, okay, we'll wrap it up. But there's a few things you got to do for me.
Yeah.
Okay? This is my list. And you say, cripes when it's something that bothers you?
Yeah. The cripes.
This is my cripes list that you're going to teach me. I need to know how to work a lawnmower.
Yep.
I need to know the difference between a flathead and a Phillips head.
Yep. Phillips. Phillips, not flat.
But I don't know that though. But I need you to teach me. how to clean fish,
Uh-huh.
because I don't know how to do that.
Check, done.
How to paint or to build anything.
We could build a deer stand and we could go hunting.
I just go to pick and save. I don't hunt. But just man stuff.
Yeah.
I can use a plunger.
Well, that is.
Thank you.
That gets an applause.
So, but the lawnmower is next. I have no idea how to start one. How does it work?
Well, we got a little bit more time yet this year because for whatever reason,
we'll do
it's still
Dante's
warm.
house. He's never home.
That's true. Yeah, he would love it. He would love it. Yeah, just tell everyone he's never home too. Yeah,
they don't know where he lives.
That's true.
We'll release it though.
Yeah, dox him.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, thank you, man.
So put my list up, man. This is what I have to teach Luke. People gonna freak out if I laugh.
So roll out the barrel and get the band brewing. Life's got you down, just keep her moving. It's on Wisconsin, the Badgers say it's the old Wisconsin Jubilee.
You know, sometimes when you're ice fishing, you put your foot in the walleye hole and go ass over tea kettle and you think you're done. No, you gotta keep her moving.